guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Lade. If this is your first time of tuning into my channel, you're very much welcome. Please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If this is not your first time and you're a subscriber, you're part of the family, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. On today's video, I'm going to be talking about moving back to Nigeria. So if you clicked on this video, if you're not a subscriber, then you probably are interested in coming back home to Nigeria. On today's video, I'll be sharing with you guys a few of some of the things that you should consider before moving to Nigeria. Number one, electricity. I know that you are probably positive, determined, in the sense that you would be saying, well, I can adapt to electricity even if it's not so good. I can adapt. Do you know what you're talking about? No constant electricity. So make proper plans for how you're going to sort it out, because of course there are ways around. My advice to you, number one, get a generating set. Generator, if you've never heard of it, Google it. I'll put the word on the screen. Get a generator. Electricity is not constant. It is not even, I don't even want to say it's not 24 hours, because it's not even half of 24 hours. It's not even 12 hours. So electricity is like a major problem that will hit you in the face. You just be like, whoa, I didn't see that coming. So make plans to get a generating set, and it's not just enough for you to get a generator. You're going to have to figure out how to fuel that generator. So you're going to have to be buying gasoline the way you buy gas in your car, or fuel, I don't know what you call it where you are, to run your generator. So have that in mind as well. So you need the chillers. You need money for fuel. The next thing that you should consider, still under electricity, is getting an inverter. So an inverter is a machine that helps to conserve electricity with the help of batteries. While there's electricity, it conserves energy, and then when the electricity is gone, the energy stored in the batteries of the inverter can now take up some devices and sockets or plugs around the house. So at least you'll be able to charge your phone, watch TV with your inverter charged. So that's the next step. Plan to get an inverter. Then after that, plan to get solar electricity. What does that mean? You get the panels to install it on the roof of your house, and during the day, energy is stored up, and when there's no electricity, the energy stored up from the solar will be used in the house. So these are some options. The way I mentioned them is in progression of how expensive they are. So they get pretty expensive. So make proper plans for it. Don't say I didn't tell you. Don't say you did not know. Then another thing you have to consider is internet data. Anywhere you live around the world, you would have to pay something for internet. Every time I came back home on visiting, holiday, you could easily, there was disposable money, because the money, you're not making it here, you're making it wherever you're coming from, in the US, Canada, the UK, and you're spending it in Nigeria. So it won't really be paying you like that. Bear in mind, when you come here and you're spending Nigerian money in Nigeria, that's a lot of money. So consider your internet data and the best possible options. You can consider getting a Wi-Fi at home, but you're going to have to learn how to turn on and turn off your data on your phone. I didn't know how to do that. You're going to learn how to calculate megabytes, gigabytes. Pretty much you're going to turn into a geek. And even when you can afford the network story case, you have to guard your loins with patience, and from patience to long suffering, because you're going to need a lot of patience, you know, when trying to get something done. Just calm down and you do it according to how the network permits you to. Another thing to consider before you move back to Nigeria is the infrastructure in the country generally. When it comes to roads, housing, don't come down from your high horses. Don't expect too much. Things are pretty expensive. The roads are not good. Depending on where you stay, there could be a lot of traffic. a very important thing to consider, especially if you're coming to Nigeria to start up a business. I know that feeling, you know, you're coming back to your country, you want to take over Nigeria, you just feel like you were made for this, like you have all it takes. One thing to consider is how much you have saved. And see, let me break it to you that it doesn't matter how much you have saved, it's not enough. It's good to have a plan, but I'd advise that if you are coming home, like moving home finally, and you want to start a business, do feasibility studies for your business. This is extremely important. You can't just be Googling how to start a clothing brand in Nigeria. That's not going to be enough. You can't just stay behind your screen, your laptop or phone screen, and you think that that's all that there needs to be done when it comes to preparing yourself for moving to Nigeria. It doesn't matter if you've saved $10,000. It doesn't matter if you've saved $100,000. Don't depend on people. Don't depend on people. Do your homework. Masons, like plumbers, carpenters, don't just say, I'm going to call and send them the money and then they'll get it done before I come. Except you want to do Instagram vendors, which that's also risky. This is not the video for that. I've had my fair share experience with Instagram vendors, even when it comes to furniture and stuff like that. Come to reality, come back home for like a month or a few weeks. Do on-ground feasibility study of the business you are trying to do. Talk to people that are already doing this thing. You realize that you're either not ready for it, you don't have the power, both physically, mentally, emotionally, to deal with all the complexities of starting a business in Nigeria. And maybe you just have to come and learn, shadow off somebody who's already into it. Keep your savings, you still get your business done. Before you come home, there are many more points or more things that you should consider, but for now these are my top ones that you should consider before moving back to Nigeria. If I come up with more, I'll make another video and I'll let you guys know, because I feel like you need to know. You need to know that you need a car. You need a car. A car is not a luxury. There's no train. There's no bus system that is like New York. So those are a few of the things that I think you need to consider before moving back to Nigeria. If you have any more that I've not mentioned, please leave them in the comment section. And be sure to check the comment section, because people are going to be leaving comments about, you know, what do you think people should consider before moving back to Nigeria. Finally, if I have more, be sure now I'll make a video and I will come here and download it to you. You know what I mean? Thank you for watching. I hope this video was helpful in one way or another, and good luck on your determination, quest, decision to move back to Nigeria. Don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos, and until next time, bye.